Don't we all have those days when we come across a very aggressive and borderline abusive client who is just not ready to listen to us? The trick is not to let such situations take a toll on you. Keep calm and learn to deal with them efficiently. Here is another interesting video from our Customer Experience Management Learning series. Keep watching. Your team prepares a weekly detailed KPI report on Excel, with each row and column linked to several other cells through complex formulae. The client reviews it and his inputs are adopted in the next report in the coming cycle. A change in this report due to the new data elements require at least 3 days as per the SLA. A client is asking you to make a change in one row. One row change can lead to significant changes across the sheet, but the client thinks of it as one small change. Demanding customers are quite tricky to handle. While there are no foolproof ways or strategies that will work with all clients, let's look at what to not say to such clients.
This is a small change. Don't tell me you're going to need 3 days for this.
But sir, our SLA states that...
I really don't know what your procedure is and how you're going to execute it. One small data change and you need 3 days for this? That is ridiculous. You did this for me in 1 day for the last 2 times. Yes, so I know it can be done.
Yes sir, I know, but...
I know how to handle such excuses. I'm going to call for a review meeting to focus on those relaxed SLAs.
Sir, please...
I expect a response by the end of the day.
Sir, it may seem like a small change to you, but let me explain to you our process. We look at each change, look at all the relationships with other data elements. There's a prescribed process.
Bullshit. I want to speak to a manager.
Here we have 3 objectives. Create a positive client experience, not antagonize a demanding client, avoid triggering an escalation, yet not set precedents about doing these changes out of turn. Your silence or submissiveness can lead to continuous pushiness with the client. Feeble protest will never work with these clients, and phrases like "let me be blunt" are the perfect triggers for anger because they reflect complete disregard and dismissal of the client's request. And some clients are very impatient about detailed explanations of your process and the problems associated with it. Take a look at a much better way to handle this call.
Sir, I would like to address each of the issues that you have raised. Please give me 2 minutes of your patient hearing. May I start?
Sure, go on.
Okay, as acknowledged by you, we go out of the way many times to accommodate our client's request and meet expectations. The SLAs were created after evaluating the due procedure to be carried out at every request. I am afraid we cannot accommodate urgent requests as standard procedure. Sir, as your service support expert, we would never recommend compromising these procedures. It can lead to drastic consequences if a small error creeps in. We are happy to discuss and evaluate the SLAs with you whenever you want to schedule a meeting. But sir, the bottom line is that I will be able to commit to a 3-day response.
Firstly, saying "may I start" is the best way to request a client to listen to you as you respond to him. Waiting for him to say yes makes him listen to what you have to say. Otherwise, your response will get drowned in the client's response and will be impatiently treated. Secondly, the engineer speaks from a position of expertise and says compromising the procedure will lead to drastic outcomes that are not recommended. Thirdly, the engineer has agreed to review the SLAs and not shied away from debating them. Lastly, he firmly asserts that it would take 3 days. Most clients will subconsciously retreat when faced with such an assertive and well thought out response.